We have turned a page and we are now in 2026, which means we get to watch some January movies. And the first one on the list for the year is the Paramount film Primate. Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into Paramount's new film, Primate. Before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive, ring the bell button down below to get notifications on the channel. I did hear this came out a few months ago at Fantastic Fest, so a bunch of horror fans got a chance to check it out early, and it has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if that's dropped or not, but that's what it had, mainly coming from a few of the festivals. So when I had a chance to go see it tonight, I was a little bit excited, even though when I saw the trailers, I thought this looked absolutely garbage, and it coming out in January gives you some red flags as well. So the simple premise of Primate, of course, this is a horror film about a monkey or a chimpanzee that belongs to a really rich family that lives in a big house out in Hawaii next to a cliff, next to a beautiful ocean side. Now the chimpanzee gets rabies and then wants to kill everything in sight. Now not only does the chimpanzee want to kill everything in sight, he basically becomes Michael Myers with rabies. Likes to toy with his victims. Some victims he's going to kill right away in brutal fashion, and some victims he's going to give a little more plot armor to, if you know what I mean. Primate knows what it is. It's going to have some fans out there solely based on kind of what the aesthetics of the movie is. Also, everything in the movie Primate is practical, so I will give it props for that. Sometimes it's so practical that you can definitely tell it's a monkey suit, so whenever it's chasing after a person, it looks a little bigger than it normally does in other shots, because that's a human being inside of that chimpanzee costume. But also the kills, they definitely do not hold back in this film. It is rated R, and a lot of them are quite gnarly, and it had the whole crowd squirming from their seat. That's pretty much as much props as I will give this movie. It's not something that I'm going to ever check out again, and probably when December comes around next year, I'll completely forgot it even existed. Now, if this is one of the worst movies I see all year, that means it is a really good year. I don't expect this to be on that list, and I do expect Primate to actually land a few fans, but for me, it was one of those January movies that's just completely forgettable. I do give the creators props for taking a swing at something. It is a movie where all the characters are completely dumb. They make choices that make no sense. Somehow the chimpanzee has this disease of rabies where he's supposed to be slowly dying, but he doesn't. For example, the characters are all in the pool and the chimpanzee can't swim, so he kind of just sits there waiting for them peacefully. And if the chimpanzee kills someone, there's a shot of the chimpanzee kind of like laughing, like an evil laugh. Pretty sure rabies doesn't work that way, but for this movie, you know what? We'll allow it. There's a lot of moments in Primate where they try to lean in to the ridiculousness of it. I feel like at times, I guess it worked, but on other times it really didn't. There was one where he was chasing after one of the characters and she got in the car, and of course the chimpanzee holds up that he has the keys. And I'm like, all right, guys. I'm really not sure if this movie would have been cooler if the chimpanzee was just insane from rabies and just quickly killed everyone around him, or if it was a style that they made it where he decides to turn into more of a serial killer, likes to hide in different spots and like toy with them. And it is a quick runtime of an hour and 25 minutes, so it is a horror film that you might be able to have some fun with friends, especially when it comes out on streaming. You can kind of hang out and check it out, I guess. And again, it's most likely going to be forgettable for you as it was for me. Again, the best props I give to Primate are the practical effects. Some of the chimpanzee sequences are cool. I do really like the intro to the movie as well. It kind of really sets the tone for what you're about to watch. I'm going to go ahead and give Primate a 45 out of 100. What did you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time on the Movie Dive.